What is up, my dudes? It's Pac-Man here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Climbing the Ranks. Today we're playing at Silver 2. We're about 170 elo off gold, so this could be the gold match. Who knows? Maybe you actually already know it's the gold match by the title of the video. That's the future. We just found a game, so let's get straight into it. They've called me a cheater. They think I'm cheating. I'm not. Clearly. But it is what it is. Let's prove them right. I think it's a lose-lose at this point. If I lose, that's terrible, obviously. I don't want to lose. If I win, I'll get called a cheater. And that is one of the problems with Siege right now. Alright, we're going to play a bit of Mute. Let's see how we go. Been liking Mute recently. I like the MP5K. It's not the best gun ever, but like, I like it. It's personally, I like the way it shoots. Just reminds me of like Call of Duty or something.
Secure the bombs.
Now, don't laugh at me for my mute jammer placements. I am not a mute expert by any stretch of the imagination. But what I will try and use the mutes for... Haha! We got them, boys! Is, kind of drone denial, obviously. That's what mutes are for. But I'm not going to use them to try and protect, like, reinforcements and stuff. I'm just going to place them on areas, like here, and like where the last one was, so that they can't really drone into sight. Alright.
10 seconds left.
Maybe here. Not sure. Like I said, I'm not like an overly good mute player. I don't play him a whole lot. Ooh, we can get the double. So we can stop Ash's charges hitting that. And we can potentially stop a few drones coming through the window. Guys, can we get a rotate on ping? And we need a reinforcement here as well if we have one.
Operator standing. Secure the area.
Okay, so we're back in action round 2. 1-0 up. We're playing the bandit. Let's get it. Do my standard Rios here. I'm not gonna oh, it's a 5v4. I'm not going to oh, they actually left during that round. I didn't even notice. I'm not gonna actually bandit trick this. I'm going to play a little bit more loose. I feel like the way my teammates are playing, I might as well join with them. Otherwise, it'll likely just be, you know, me left alive with all three of them. Or like, if your team's playing really loose and aggressive, you should probably join them. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but you want to at least have a bit of coordination in the team. I'm going to play from upstairs here.
Someone's out main entry.
Okay, I'm going to go try and help this Valk.
A meeting hall. Ying half. She's in meeting. And IQ as well, north side.
Got Sophia. Approaching from a different angle. Missed my shot.
Swapping max.
There's gonna be at least one a meeting.
One's at top stairs, main lobby.
Nice, bro. One more, I think, Kate.
Op 4, last stop standing.
I got bump. Ooh, you cheeky Sophia elite. Not gonna lie. No offense, Ubisoft, but I think that's one of the worst looking elite sets out there. Probably the worst looking elite set. No offense to any of the boys, anyone out there that's already bought it. I just think it's ugly as. The two worst elites in my opinion, Sophia and Legion. God, Legion's just, it's a mess. It's a mess out there. Sorry, Evie. You can go down big tower stairs, and like one of you can go down there. You don't have to all drop hatch. 20 seconds, you just need to collapse at the same time. Nice. I'd start to push.
The diffuser has been secured.
Behind the mirror. Go plant.
10 seconds.
Planning corner.
Nice. All right, that was quick and easy. On to game 2. Okay. Now, a big thing when you're playing behind this, that's how you die. When you're playing behind this aqua bar, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not on this side of the... Okay, this isn't going well.
Sledge 1. Luggage stack.
I can watch luggage, bro.
Op 4 has placed a defuse near a bomb. Destroy it. Op 4 has located a bomb. One friendly remaining.
Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of these guys to peek at us. Okay.
Mission
Didn't play out too well.
friendlies were eliminated.
But that's no worries. Didn't realize he could still see me. Oh, I just banged it. Pharaoh. What I was trying to say there about Aqua Balk, let's try and do it again. I probably won't play there now if they're just going to run straight onto site. What I was trying to say about Aqua Balk is that, Aqua Bar, is that you want to play as close to the bar as possible so that if someone gets on a reverse rappel on the Aqua Balk balcony, basically, if they're on a reverse rappel and they just show down just the tip of their head and you're at the back, they can actually one tap you, shoot you in the top of the head. It's happened to me a few times in my games, my rank. And yeah, so you want to stay in as tight to the bar as possible and just peek up and down. Didn't really get to show you it there, but hey, that's how games go. Sometimes positions work, sometimes they don't. And during that clutch, I was trying to remain as, what would you say? I was trying to remain as like calm as possible and slow as possible, and just kind of hoping that a few of them would overpeak. It was a 1v5, I believe, or a 1v4. So really, a few of them had to overcommit, and that was my best chance at winning that round. You know, if I had got the kill on that, if I had gotten the kill on that player there, that Fuse, then I probably would have sped it up and started quick peeking into corners and trying to find them, find out where they are. But obviously we didn't get that far. All right, I'm just gonna play a little bit closer to site so that I'm ready to go, because they came straight for Hooker Balk door, I believe. That's probably where they planted, or behind the little dresser there. Sounds like that's where they're coming for again. Hopefully this warden doesn't overpeak and overcommit, or he could be dead meat. What I'm doing here is I'm holding the cool vibe stairs, 5v3. That's a really good start. The doc and the vigil got a pick. Vigil's downstairs. Maybe I'll sit like this and try and hold his kitchen. A little bit more aggressive. 1 Hooker Balk. Not sure where last is. Making that clear. These guys might know. It's gridlock on Hooker Balk. I think that was gridlock. So just pre-fired the commonly held angle. We got the pick. I'm just holding kitchen door still. Is that Vigil? I'm trying to see what he's looking at. He's no longer looking at kitchen. Swing across, see if there's anything on blue bar. Nothing that I can see. Continue to hold kitchen door for now. So with that gridlock, that's the problem. I've spoken about this in my first common mistakes video. And it's to do with holding angles passively without peeking in and out of angles or changing your position, strafing as you hold and stuff. She was holding a very commonly kind of held angle, I guess you could say. Like, you know, it's somewhere that I should pre-fire, really. If I'm peeking into that corner, I might as well let off a few shots. And she just happened to be holding it, and it allowed me to land the easy headshot on her. Didn't barely even see her, seen an outline of her body, but just aimed head height and shot at a pretty commonly held angle and got the kill. Not actually sure where to place these ADSs. I might place it here. I wonder if this protects the shield.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Do you think that protects that shield? We'll find out. Put a cheeky bit of barb in here. And then maybe a cheeky ADS there. That was some really uncoordinated ADS placements. Don't really want to be on site, but there's doesn't seem to be much anchors, so too cool vibe. Alright, so that says to me, where was that, bro? This dock is getting a little bit saucy.
He doesn't have a
I just trying to use it, but main door.
Okay. Nice. should really go out and help this doc because he's going to get fed here now in a second. Missed that shot. Yes, it did help it. He's on the shield. Cooking a grenade. Hold this for a second. Nice, Doc. Should have killed that sledge before on that headshot. The frost mat there too. Oh. Didn't realize he got the shield.
One op 4. Op 4
Cool.
eliminated. Mission success.
So held an off angle there, knowing that they were going to push through. I didn't actually realize that they'd taken out the shield. It must have happened when he threw the nade, because last I'd seen he was holding it. And like a lot of that sound cues, right? I know I missed the sound cue of them taking out the shield, but you know, sledge, you know it's sledge. So like understanding where to go and, you know, when to rotate off, it's important to realize who you're fighting. So I seen that sledge's head. I missed his headshot. It was a pretty tight shot, but I really should have been putting him away there. And but I knew it was sledge then. Yeah, so by the time that he threw his first nade and I heard the ADS catch it, so I know he's only got one nade left. And then when he's behind the shield, I seen the kind of outline of the gaps in the shield, so I knew he was right behind the shield. Then I heard the cooking sound, so I just leaped out of sight because, you know, eventually I probably would have gotten naded if I'd stayed where I was. And just playing them sound cues is what's gonna allow you to survive in situations where otherwise you might not. And then being aware of where my teammate was. I knew my doc had rotated out to VIP, so I could really just lay down anywhere in that site. They hadn't opened big window or the hatch, so I knew I was pretty covered. As long as the doc was still alive there, I could play kind of willy-nilly however I wanted. If the doc had died, I would have had to rotate and try and make something happen. What I'll do is I'll just open this hatch straight away. We can come back to that in a bit. What I might start off by doing is just trying to cut off a couple angles, see if I can catch any stray players from the roof. Usually you can find someone around here, potentially get a headshot, or rotating in and out of Aqua. We've got someone around Aqua Bout. There we go. Oof, nearly missed that shot. So then that's why you don't rotate through these hallways once this round is started. You have to stick to the staircases and really just try your best not to go through these sections here, because there's usually someone cutting it off. Look, at this point, I don't think there's much point in me staying here for much longer. My teammate is all playing through Hooker. Maybe I'll go from Aquabout. Okay, we just got ran out on. I wonder, is it something I can punish? I don't know where we got ran out on. Where did he run out at you from, bro?
Been recovered.
There's a valve cam around here somewhere. That's what she's spotting us off. There. I got the valve cam. Seems to be another valve cam. Okay. We're gonna get ran out on here again. Spray and hope that someone popped out. I would like to rotate off this, but I think these guys are playing aggressive enough that we might be able to get one more pick off. Might just drone in really quick. I'm droning, bro. No, I'm not.
You must recover the diffuser.
Okay. Where was that?
Last operator standing.
Other bomb site. Big window.
One op 4 remaining.
Okay.
Seconds. 10 seconds left. The diffuser is now secured. 5 seconds. All friendlies have been eliminated.
How's he just done that? Oh, I was being spotted. Probably should have pushed the kill. Wow. That's anticlimactic. Not gonna lie, it's finishes like that that keep me up at night. And I guess that's why I'm able to kind of improve most of the time when I really put my mind to it, because like I always like rethink about situations like that. When I miss a shot, I don't really care, because you know, if I miss a shot that I should have hit, it's frustrating, of course, but in the end of the day, you know, that's just mechanical skill. Like I'm not as sharp as I might have been once, or you know, maybe it's maybe I just choked a shot just once off nothing. So that happens. It's situations like that where you're in like a clutch, like a 1v1 situation, and it doesn't go your way. I really think about them for like sometimes like days. Like I'll think about that one situation and all the different ways that I could have played better to get the job done.
The diffuser has been secured.
55 seconds.
Wait, no, go to the mirror.
I'd potentially get a bit closer there, IQ, and hold. They're by the door. The connecting door. Nice. IQ's on site. Nice. Well played, mate.
Op 4 eliminated.
Yeah. Because the IQ, when you think about it, what she was looking at there at the end of that round, it was a little bit redundant. It was kind of ground that our teammates already controlled. She was just like watching that ground. They already had ADS like on that point, so it made sense for the IQ to potentially get a little bit more aggressive and into the enemy territory and see if she can find a pick, especially if they were caught off guard. And that's what she actually ended up doing, whether or not she listened to me, and it worked out. With no reinforcement there, so we can't play it any bit more aggressively. I'm gonna have to try and get across. This is just not good right now. Maybe if I just play here super aggressive on it. We shot that drone before. Maybe the hooker bout guy doesn't have a drone. Who knows? 3v3. That's what I'm talking about, boys. The strat's working. Guy did well not to re-peek. One hooker balk. Could be one. Cool vibe, cool vibe, cool vibe. Just got pinched.
One friendly remaining.
Ah, that's frustrating.
me.
Nice. Last is pretty weak. Nice.
4 eliminated. Mission
What was that? Oh my god. Is that Flusher from CS? Has he moved to Australia and joined Rainbow Six Siege? Is that what just happened? Flusher, is that you? Flusher? Alright, boys. I went AFK for a minute there. The gods have chosen
10 seconds.
Ying. I didn't pick her, but I'm going to play her. That's for sure.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Let's go. Alright. Do I have breaches on Ying? That's another good point. It's 4-3 overtime. This could... I don't think we're going to get gold this game, but this is an important round right here. I don't want to... not want to throw this one away. Yo, I could actually just Ying into sight if we burn the ADSs. We could Ying into hooker and just plant.
One Op 4 remaining.
Woo!
Op 4
The gods chose Ying. Let's go, boys. That's it. Hard fought victory. Didn't feel that hard fought. Felt like more of a mess. That's how I maybe messy fought victory. Maybe that's what should have went better. Messy fought victory. But we met Fosher from CS. He's a pretty standard Siege player. We're in the golds. We're playing gold. So this is gold. This is what gold feels. Okay. All right. We're chopping up in gold. We're silver 1. But did we crack the gold one? Obviously, gold 3, sorry. Obviously, we did not. We're 30 elo off. Does the video end here, or should we send it one more time? I think we send it, boys. Let's go. That is definitely a Blackbeard, and I am definitely locked off here. I would quite like to get away from here. Rotate out so I'm not just being... Drone just got sent in on site. Now there's a Thatcher. Alright.
Might go luggage actually.
Okay, I'm gonna hold down luggage for now. Wish I could hold it a little bit more aggressively.
I wouldn't say that.
That's Jekyll.
Okay, I'm struggling to rotate back through this main double door here because I'm gonna be held by the Blackbeard on ruins.
You alright?
Yeah, all good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get
outside,
back. Look about. Maybe I should try and just rotate through.
Two outside.
See if I can catch one of them off guard. Don't want to expose myself too much, and I'm conscious that that window, they have an angle to me on the window.
Thatcher's on our right side.
I'm hoping one of them just exposes himself. Oh, if I was just a little bit further out.
Yo, one's in luggage.
One bottom call vibes.
Behind you, Yeah, go. Good shot.
And then one hook about here.
One op 4 remaining.
Lastly dropped by Sunrise.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Hostiles eliminated.
So that Blackbeard cut me off super early. Had to get a little bit funky there. Kind of play in an off spot, somewhere I wouldn't usually play, but it's fine. Ended up just waiting, seeing the laser for the player in luggage. My teammate made a good call. Knew that there was a player on hook about, so readjusted. Was waiting for him to just accidentally expose himself to my gun. Eventually it happened, and we got the job done. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Don't reinforce that, Alibi. Yeah, reinforce that side. And Mira, can you just shotgun out at the top of that when you get a chance?
Advise a bomb location.
You want both one on this side? Or just one?
Bomb location.
Both are fine. Whatever's good.
Accordingly.
So the only problem with Jaeger is he has so much utility to place. It just gets really difficult to kind of like have time to place it all, like, and especially if you're trying to get off site and roam, like, it's really hard. Don't mind, man.
Bomb located.
Now the reason that I told him not to reinforce that and to open that up, I'll show you now really quickly. I might get killed from the roof trying to show you guys, but it's a really neat angle, and it's super important for if they try and go for a kitchen window plant. Basically, you hop over onto that ledge, lay down prone, and you can see out the window from that spot. And you can just deny that kitchen window plant.
Yeah,
Was anyone else in, bruh?
If and chat.
Sorry, G.
Nah, that's true, as long as it's deep.
Where was out?
Still outside.
Okay. So that was just playing off sound cue and waiting to see what I could see. I could hear the footsteps pretty loud. Main entrance. I decided to peek, and lo and behold, there was the gridlock. Not sure what she was attempting to do realistically when there's a mirror facing her there. It's, 30 seconds into the round.
Yeah.
It's really just not great play. Alright, so one in Sunrise. I'm going to play off that information. I'm going to wrap through office. Just going to be checking my corners. Okay, that door is closed. That means they haven't come through here, so they're not likely in blue bar. Definitely not in blue bar. So I'm going to take blue bar and hold Sunrise. There we go. Now change up my angle slightly.
Sunrise.
One op 4 remaining.
Yeah, Sunrise still.
Okay. We need to get too aggressive here.
Can middle rotate for you if you want, Jaeger.
No, it's all good. She's kind of trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't push out of there.
Was that her?
Kitchen left.
Nice.
4 eliminated.
And like there, you know, it'd be very easy for me to re-peek. Maybe even trying to go for that wall bang was a bit too aggressive. It'd be super easy to like re-peek and you know, try and take that gunfight. But then it could be a 1v2. You know, the alibi's not on site. Then it's just potentially a 1v1 if she gets a quick flick on there. So there's times to be aggressive, and then there's times to just think, okay, we have a massive advantage here. Let's hold it.
Plan accordingly.
See, what these guys are making a mistake. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the video or not, because I'm obviously playing 3 games here. But the mistake that these guys are making is they're throwing a lot of their drones in off the bat. That's not a great ADS, actually. I'm going to pick that up. Like, there's another drone on site here. It's probably going to get shot there. There it goes. So, like, they're losing a lot of their drones before the round even starts. And obviously, not good. Alright, let's see. Just gonna see if they're gonna come in here through kitchen. Do service entrance? Don't think so. Sunrise potentially. If not, it's probably a VIP hooker take. The cab is in hooker. Now, like I said in one of the other videos, in the other games, I don't really want to cross too freely over these this area here. See if I can find a cheeky headshot though. I think they're in VIP, but I'm gonna rotate.
They're joining up.
No, they're in sunrise. Sunrise.
Okay.
All right, take my time here and just relax.
There's a Twitch joining Aqua. He might drop the yeah, he dropped Aqua.
Okay, not in a great position here now. Okay, let's follow up on that cav.
Got intel.
Like I said in a previous video, you should always try and get a kill off an interrogation like that. Really well done by the that Caveira. But you should always try and play a little bit aggressive and go for a kill because, like I said before, like you literally have wall hacks. Okay, there's one in hooker now. Could already be out of hooker. Hooker?
They're mining VIP. They got the VIP wall.
Okay. 30 seconds left.
No. Oh, in luggage? Fuck. VIP?
Fuck VIP.
1 op 4
Last one luggage
remaining.
area? Going hallway?
Yeah, he's at the end of the hallway.
10 seconds to go.
Nice.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission
Next round,
successful.
guys. Good work.
Yeah, and again, for the majority of that round, I'm not overcommitting to fights as best I can. There's times where I'm taking a shot and then I'm falling off it, then I'm taking another shot, then I'm falling off it. I'm trying to stay alive and just be like a thorn. I've spoke about this in my How to Roam video as well. Is that as a roamer, you're really like mainly your main objective is to waste time, right? Obviously getting picks is important and stuff like that, but realistically, you're trying to waste as much time as humanly possible. So you're trying to just, you know, annoy them, right? And be a thorn and be someone that they always have to be watching, checking, looking behind themselves for. Like that sledge, he just couldn't get comfortable. As soon as he seen me in sunrise, you know, I was on cool vibe. I was always there. He rotated up. blah, blah, blah. And you're just always just being pesky, you know? And then eventually they'll have to make a decision, okay, it's time to leave this guy, you know, and forget about him and attack site, or else we're going to run out of time. And that's what they did. The Sludge went to luggage, killed the Thatcher. He just couldn't afford really to check his flank when the breaches open and stuff like that. The Sledge eventually got the kill on me, so good, well played the Sledge, but, you know, it didn't really come to anything. It was a pretty low impact kill by the time it happened. So remember, just your life is almost as important as a kill. Staying alive and being annoying is really good advice. Trust me.
Mirror's behind the bar in aquarium.
That's pretty frustrating. All right, I'll try Nader. I'll try Nader.
Got the Chanka.
Got nothing on the mirror.
Alright.
That's Legion.
Oh,
Op 4 last
bro,
standing.
I'm so sorry.
We good, we good. We good, we good.
Nice, boys.
Eliminated.
Yo, sorry about that nade, bro. All right, boys. We got the job done. I want to see it. I want to see it. Give it to me. Come on. Give me that gold. It's not the screen I was looking for. Next screen. No. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, boys. We did it. Hopefully you learned something all the way through to that, from copper, bronze. Ooh, I'm not going back to bronze. I don't even want to mention bronze. But hopefully you learn a little bit along the lines. I will keep this series going, hopefully all the way up till platinum if all keeps going well, because we should only be 2 or 3 episodes away from platinum at this point. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I hope you're still finding it useful. My life is super duper busy at the moment. I've barely any time to play, so I'm really playing, mainly my only time to play is just these games, to record these games and to coach and stuff like that. So I know these videos probably aren't as educational as they were at the very beginning. I'm trying my best. There's 2 reasons that they're probably not as educational. Number one, obviously the players are getting stronger and the games are getting a little bit more tough, but also the fact that I don't want to burn out all the time, so the spare time that I do have at the moment, I'm hopping on to record these episodes for you guys. So I'm trying to have a little bit of fun with it and keep entertained, and hopefully give you guys some entertainment as well. But I do want this channel's focus to remain on improvement, and that's what I'm trying to help you guys do. I'm still trying to give you guys as many tips as I can throughout these videos and try and talk you through my process. But if you guys have any tips as to how I can improve the series or how we can do anything a little bit better, please drop a comment down below and let me know. But boys, we did it. We hit gold. We took 1 L at the very beginning. I think it was our second game in Copper 5 or Copper 4 or something like that. So not a bad record there. On to Plat from here. So probably going to do Gold 3, Gold 2, and Gold 1 all as their own episode. And yeah, I'm super excited for the future. Big things coming, boys. But without wasting any more time, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.